wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Dadan Firmansyah with NPM 2341176. I am a student of the University of Technocrat Indonesia from the Faculty of Economy and Business. On this occasion, I will share the learning material I have studied in the tax law course. For more clarity, see the video. Okay.
1. Definition of taxpayer. A taxpayer is an individual or entity that, according to tax laws and regulations, is determined to carry out tax obligations, including those who withhold or collect certain taxes. According to Law No. 28 of 2007 on General Provisions in Tax Procedures, UU Cup, Article 1 Paragraph 2, a taxpayer is an individual or entity, including taxpayers, tax withholders, and tax collectors, who has rights and obligations under the tax laws. Taxpayer status can be based on subjective criteria, related to the status or condition of the individual or entity, or objective criteria, based on ownership of taxable objects. 2. Taxpayer rights. Taxpayers have a number of rights that are guaranteed by law to ensure legal certainty and fair treatment. These rights include the right to receive good service from the tax authority, the right to clear and transparent tax information, and the right to file objections, appeals, or lawsuits against inappropriate tax assessments. Taxpayers also have the right to receive tax refunds, restitution, for overpayments, the right to fair and equal treatment, and the right to confidentiality of their tax data. These rights are regulated under the tax law and its implementing regulations, reflecting the principles of justice and administrative accountability. 3. Taxpayer obligations. As responsible citizens, taxpayers have a number of obligations that must be fulfilled to support the sustainability of the taxation system. These obligations include registering to obtain a tax identification number, NPWP, calculating, paying, and reporting taxes in accordance with applicable regulations, maintaining documents related to tax obligations, and providing data and information when requested by the Directorate General of Taxes, DGT. Other obligations include withholding or collecting taxes, for certain parties, submitting tax returns, SPT, on time, and cooperating during audits or tax examinations. These obligations are binding and subject to sanctions if violated. 4. Differences between taxes and levies, retribution. Although both taxes and levies, retributions, are sources of government revenue, they differ significantly in nature and purpose. A tax is a mandatory contribution paid by taxpayers to the state without direct compensation, and the proceeds are used to finance general state expenditures. In contrast, a retribution is a charge collected by local governments as payment for specific services or permits provided directly to individuals or communities. With retributions, there is a direct benefit, such as parking fees, building permit fees, IMB, or fees for health services at public health centers. Taxes are general in nature and not tied to specific services, while retributions are specific and benefit particular individuals or groups who receive the related services. 5. Additional explanation on types of taxpayers. Taxpayers are generally categorized into two groups: individual taxpayers and corporate taxpayers. Individual taxpayers are citizens or residents who receive income subject to taxation, such as employees, entrepreneurs, and freelancers. Corporate taxpayers are legal entities such as companies, cooperatives, foundations, and partnerships that are subject to tax obligations. Each category has its own rights and responsibilities, and different reporting requirements. 6. Importance of understanding taxpayer duties. Understanding one's rights and obligations as a taxpayer is essential in ensuring compliance and avoiding legal sanctions. Moreover, active participation in the tax system reflects a form of contribution to the country's development. Tax revenues are vital for funding public infrastructure, education, healthcare, and national defense. Therefore, fulfilling tax obligations correctly and on time is a shared responsibility for achieving national welfare.
Everyone, This is the learning material that I can convey. I apologize if there are any mistakes in conveying the material. Thank you for your attention and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.